Look, that's us. What do you see? A billion little dots beginning to connect, trying to figure out, why are we here? What if it's to find out how we all got started, to discover a totally new chapter in our story? Or is it to protect us from harm through intelligent clothing hardwired with minds and muscles of their own? What if 3D printers could print limbs and organs that we could use to save lives? Or could we use tweets to map flooding in real time to speed up disaster response? If our survival depended upon it, could we monitor and predict how carbon dioxide is transforming the Earth? Could we help change the course of our planet? At the University of Wollongong, we're meeting the needs of an ever-changing world. Your world. It's what we stand for.
My name is Ika. I'm doing my PhD in School of Education.
My name is Ailish and I study International Bachelor of Science.
My name's Ryan. I studied a double degree in graphic design and advertising marketing.
My name's Indy and I'm studying a Bachelor of Public Health.
My name's Juan Moreira. I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts and Commerce.
My name is Claire Foxton and I studied a Bachelor of Creative Arts.
My name is Sue Turnbull. I'm a Professor of Communication and Media Studies.
My name's Sam and I'm studying a Bachelor of Arts majoring in Psychology and a Bachelor of Laws.
My name is Nadia Zainuddin and I'm a lecturer in marketing.
I'm Paul Wellings. I'm the Vice-Chancellor of the university.
When I grew up, I wanted to be a pilot initially, but I had poor eyesight and a bit of a fear of flying, so I never really got there.
I think I probably always did like numbers, and so I quite liked maths at school, so that probably led me to an accounting degree.
From a young age, I wanted to be an entrepreneur, so business-related, selling, trading, making money, not sure how, but I just knew that I wanted to do something business-related.
I always wanted to do something creative. I wasn't exactly sure what that was, whether it was designing cars, designing homes.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a journalist because I can see the world and telling stories.
My reason for being at uni is to hopefully one day be a part of increasing the physical activity rates among Indigenous youth. Fingers crossed.
I've always wanted to do something science related, and because I suffer a lot from allergies, I've always wanted to know the why and how and all that stuff, so it's kind of led me down the research path and into the lab.
I chose the study of law initially because I was really passionate about social justice.
I chose UOW initially because I was tossing up a few universities, but I am local. I grew up here once I immigrated to Australia.
I became a university lecturer in the 1980s after a period where I'd been teaching high school and I'd been teaching English and drama, and I'd become very interested in the role of the media in young people's lives.
I got into education because I got wrapped in the research aspect of the work that I was doing, and that led me into being a professional scientist and a researcher. My
education at UOW gave me the practical skills to finesse my craft.
I started freelancing as a designer in first year.
The creative aspect, along with the economic and corporate aspect of commerce and marketing, is what I think is going to be a good tool for me to use to spread the message that I'd like to spread.
The study abroad is part of my degree because UOW emphasises that global aspect.
There are so many things happening, and indeed, one of the things we've discovered is that students often get jobs in areas that didn't exist when they began their degrees.
There are doors that open and close, and you have to be prepared occasionally to step in either to a new geography or a new workforce and give it a go.
The thing I find most satisfying about my job is those moments of pure inspiration, those moments of clarity when an idea pops into your head and you know that that's the solution to the brief you've been looking for all along.
With my degree, I'd like to eventually create my own non-for-profit, helping disadvantaged youth in Latin America and helping them gain basic business knowledge in order to help them survive and flourish in the society that they've been born into.
One of the ways in which we hope we're equipping students to be able to cope with the rapid changes in the industry is actually to help them be flexible and creative thinkers, to be independent, and to actually learn to fail and fail often.
They've managed to put themselves together in a way that they're rounded individuals with really great technical skills, and that's really as much as modern society can ask.
I want to use the law to give a voice to those who really need it.
What drives me is my passion for media and communications and the delight in sharing it with students.
I'm here to create opportunities for other people.
I want to combine my knowledge and passion of immunology to create a vaccine.
I use my creativity to transform places and make art more accessible.
I want to redefine where business and creativity meet to create my own clothing line.
I want to help students to learn a new language through storytelling.
I live for those moments of pure inspiration that can solve a problem.
Through industry placements, UOW students help organisations achieve social change.
I want to integrate culture and business knowledge in order to facilitate change on a global scale.
Just look around you. This room is full of future leaders, of creators, of innovators, of thinkers, of people with the potential to change the world for the better. And that includes you. The challenges that lie ahead may seem really daunting, but you're more ready than you realise.
We celebrate you, our newest graduates, our proudest achievements.
Welcome to the University of Wollongong's graduation ceremony. The ceremony will be streamed live on the internet. Photos from the ceremony and reception function may be published on the UOW website. A live broadcast of the ceremony will be screened in the foyer for the convenience of guests. The ceremony is expected to take 1.5 to 2 hours. Please remain in your seats until the ceremony has finished. It is especially important that all graduates remain seated until the close of proceedings. If you do need to leave the hall at any time during the proceedings, please take care not to disturb others. A professional photographer will take a candid photo of each graduate as they are presented to the Chancellor. These are available for purchase. Please do not stand during the ceremony or move to the front of the hall to take photographs. If you have a mobile phone, can you please ensure that it is switched off? Should an emergency arise, the Master of Ceremonies will stop the ceremony and provide you with instructions about what to do. Exits are located at the front of the hall, on either side of the stage, and at the rear of the hall. Ushers and security officers will be able to assist you should an evacuation of the hall be necessary. Refreshments will be served following the ceremony. Congratulations to all graduates. We wish you a memorable graduation day.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Teresa Hoynes, and I'm the Director of the Student Services Division. It is my pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies this morning. The ceremony will begin with the procession of doctoral graduates, university staff, and dignitaries. The Deputy Chancellor, one of the university's highest officials and Deputy Chair of the University Council, will enter at the end. The university mace is carried in the procession as an ancient symbol of authority and ceremony. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. Would you all please stand?
Juve
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the Deputy Chancellor of the University, Dr. Liz McGassie.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you all to this graduation ceremony. The University of Wollongong would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians, the Alari, Wadi Wadi and Darawal peoples on whose land we meet today, and pay our respects to the elders, past, present and future. As we share our own knowledge, teaching, learning and research practices within this university, may we also pay respect to the knowledge embedded forever within the Aboriginal custodianship of country. Today is a special day for all of us here, but especially for you, our graduates. This ceremony is a public recognition of your years of work and endeavour. I offer you my own congratulations and those of the University Council. Graduation is also an opportunity to thank all those who made your achievements possible, your family, your friends, and your teachers. Today we acknowledge the important role they have played and invite them to share in your success. The world is changing at a rapid pace, and as we face complex social, environmental and economic challenges, I'm confident that as graduates of the University of Wollongong, you are well placed to lead the way forward. I hope that your experiences here have shaped not only the career you are about to embark upon, but the person you are today. The success of our graduates is the basis of the university's strong reputation in Australia and around the world. Internationally, UOW is globally ranked among the top 250 universities, and we are aiming higher every day. We are also 16th in the world for universities aged under 50 years, and the #1 university in New South Wales in the federal government's quality indicators for learning and teaching 2019. Along with these results, UOW is also consistently rated in the top 1% of universities in the world for the quality of our graduates, something that reflects both the achievement of our alumni and the university's ability to prepare job-ready graduates. UOW is a truly global university. We deliver programs at campuses in Dubai and Hong Kong and have partner institutions in China, Singapore and Malaysia. I hope some of you were able to take the opportunity to study at one of these overseas campuses over the course of your degree. We are committed to creating a lasting impact that contributes to the needs of communities and empowers people to achieve their aspirations. Together with our partners, UOW is working to solve the biggest questions facing society, striving towards a better quality of life for future generations. Through this work, we have pushed the opening chapters of Australian history back to 65,000 years ago, partnered with the World Health Organization to develop exercise, sleep and screen time guidelines for children worldwide, and invested in world-leading microscopes that visualize life at the molecular level and create new ways to fight disease. We have created a fibre that combines the electronic properties of an electrode with the mechanical properties of a suture, and developed sodium-ion batteries for large-scale renewable energy storage. Graduation sparks a new connection with this university, one I hope will be a lifelong relationship with us, through further study or simply as a proud ambassador. You are now part of a vibrant global community of more than 153,000 alumni from 179 countries, each with the shared experience of studying at the University of Wollongong. I encourage you to stay connected with the university and your fellow graduates, as these networks will only benefit you throughout your long career. As you sit here today, and during your celebration following the ceremony, take a moment to reflect on your time here, what you have achieved, and what the future may hold. I encourage you to set your sights high and work towards something you believe in, for when you find your purpose, you will find your place. I would particularly like to welcome our special guest speaker, Dr. Ian Watt, AC, and thank him for joining us here today. May I again welcome you all and extend our best wishes to all the graduates for a happy and memorable graduation. Thank you.
The graduates from the Faculty of Business will be presented by the Executive Dean of the Faculty, Professor Charles Areni.
Will the graduates who are to be presented with awards from the Faculty of Business please stand? Deputy Chancellor, I present to you the graduates to receive awards from the Faculty of Business.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Deputy Chancellor, I confirm your admission to the awards for which you have qualified.
Graduates, you may now be seated. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you from the Faculty of Business for their bachelor degrees, Nisha Maria Abraham. Imran Agas. Cameron Dean Ahmet. Mohammed Shiraz Akhtar. Ted Alderton. Riley Allen. Pei Ying Ang. Philippe Angeleski. Claire Hoi Lang Ah Young. Mon Zin Ai. Mitchell Barbuto. Martha Diane Baranilla Barryuan. Michael Barrett. Stephen Barrow. Fabian Benitez. Ronit Bhattacharna. Nathan James Blaga. Richard Blanco. Kelly Lauren Blizzard. Lee Tu Nak Boy. Adam John Burgess. William Charles Bray Kant. Yuan Cao. Paul Carter. Wilma Thuy. Jake Gary Chapman. Raditya Chavda. Nathaniel Matthew Charian. Luke Chian Chiu. Dongjian Cho. Ying Hui Chong. Mitchell Stewart Christie. Ching Chong Chu. Vivian Chung. Jordan Coelho. Benjamin Joseph Corbett. Nicholas Michael Corbett. Jade Victoria Cotton. Barbara Esther Crompton. Reese Cole. Timothy Davey. Andrea Valentina Delgado Garcia. Rebecca Leslie Downey. Annabelle Rose Doyle. Jessica Dawn Evans. Ramisha Faraz. Nicole Flynn. Jun Ling Fong. Xiao Tong Fong. Andrew Forte. Su Fui Bauno. William Donald Gentle. Jacinta Gordon. Lucy Grezacek. Chi-Yuan Gao. Van Lok Ha. Ming Yang Han. Simone Stevens Hansen. Hai Xiao Ying. Shi Men Ho. Xiuqin Huang. Trent Cameron Ireland. Mohammed Tamid ul Islam. Joshua James. Mohammed Nazmir Kadar Shah. Amy Louise Kearney. Usama Kanani. Ye Jin Ko. Cheng Han Koi. Kok Yan Ping. Alexander Koneski. Akadesh Kong Chaimanko. Sarah Jean Koff. Jessica Kuzmanovska. Ting Chulan. Ba Nat Min Lee. James Lawrence Leahy. Li Yi Xian. Son Young Lee. Chen Xiao Lei. Adrian Chun Y. Leong. Yu Li. Charlie Yun Zhu Lim. Jiahui Lin. Sharni Leah Loja. Han Sheng Lo. Lisa Jane Lowe. Li Xin Lu. Jiangqi Lao. Connor Lynch. Mohammed Zishan Malak. Hannah Jane Mann. Ahmed Mezab Mansour. Haley Leah Maxwell. Aaron Mark McAllister. Jade McEachern. Stephanie Nicole Mikaludakis. Ze Yuan Mu. Braden Thomas Moon. Kyle Moore. Ryan U. Murdoch. Max Bethke. Alicia Bush. Tara Cooley. Phuong Tao Do. Yunfang Fu. Kate Fuller. Kelly Ann Gleason. Tharinde Nikashala Wadugay. Michelle Louise Hamlin. Mark John Harding. Michelle Amy Jackson. Samit Jung Kadka. Lee Phuong Kua. T. Not My Lie. Jia Yu Ali. Chang Jai Liu. Wang Yu Lit. Taylor Macon. Talia Miller. Demi Louise Moody. And Sophie Papademos.
This morning's musical interlude will be performed by Georgia White. Georgia is currently studying a Master of Teaching Primary and has been performing across Australia since the age of 15. Today, Georgia will be performing Heroes by Alesso.
We go hide away in daylight. We go undercover well under the sun. Got a secret side in plain sight. Where the streets are empty, that's where we run. Everyday people do everyday things, but I can't be one of them. I know you hear me now. We are the different kind. We can be anything. We could be heroes. We
Deputy Chancellor, I present to you from the Faculty of Business for their bachelor degrees, Kristen Agius. Dilarn Ambanpola. Sarah Bazaz. Christian Buncher. Nicole Camilleri. Caitlin Rose Dalton. ERM Sanjule Gun Athilakir Aikar Nayakar. Tu Yuan Lee. Hin Tan Nguyen. Hu To Nguyen. Ti Hu Nak Nguyen. Yen Chi Nguyen. Nicholas George Orr. Quang Hong Pham. Tyson Dale Pinney. Paulina Piziblo. Scott Rooney. Janaya Sloot. Narudhya Sundaramurthy. Sin Min Tan. Brianna Townsend. Kan Lin Tran. Duc Tuan Van. And Mayank Varma. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you from the Faculty of Business for their graduate certificates, Emily Elizabeth Bonin. Ellen Ryan. And Jingwen Xia. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you from the Faculty of Business for their master's degrees, Yang King Lin. Gloria San Gill. Sam David Lewis Wiltshire. Yijian Zhao. Sajjad Ali Muslim Ahmed. Patrick Goran Anderson. Maureen Boyd. Dhruv Chaudhary. Man Hin Chui. Vikas Chandru. Deben Dai. Ashley Ann Davis. Seinan Guan. Zhu Ming Gao. Yi Ming He. Yin Yan Hao. Orafan Kaunate. Chia Yu Kao. Hai Cheng Li. Jiangguang Liu. Skip. Ujala Manandar. Tianyi Mo. Prabhajat Parhar. Abhijit Rajendran Noor Prabha Kumari. Anuporn Saichan. Nigel Jude Sebastian. Chahave Soni. Han Lea Su. Thi Tui Tian Tran. Yet Singh. Jiao Chun Wang. Satya Yagnamhat. Rauhan Chung. Thieu Chung. Hao Chen Chu. Duck An Lee. Emily Elizabeth Martin. Jay Kalpesh Rashamwala. Pangtip Sechu. Crystal Jacinta Sharan. Shanghua Hu. Min Trang Nguyen. Cheng Ni. Paige Elise Pearson. Di Chong. Patista Dakwa. Arina Gauchan. Rodi Lama. Nisha Pun. Eric Enid Quadras. Mariam Shanila Shahid. Rima Thapa. Jing Yi Cheng. Ayushma Padal. Dolma Lama. Ikrama Aftab Awan. Ikandayo Urialua Baba Yeju. Aritra Tata. Amy Ann Ijire Madriz. Leonel Alberta Jaragi Giajardo. Amit Kosla. Biranrat Pergmankun. Cherat Puma. Mithun Kumar Shanmugam. Yichuan Wang. Yogesh Kumar. Azaraf Sukarnan Abdul Rahim. Azima Melis Kazi. And William Grant Calcutt. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you from the Faculty of Business for her bachelor degree, Thi Thuy Trang Mai. For his graduate certificate, Hassan Ali Shah. For the master's degree, Haman Azimi. Vishal Chaudhary Katamani. Rahul Kumar. UOW.
The graduates for doctoral awards will now be presented by Senior Professor David Johnston, Acting Head of the School of Accounting, Economics and Finance, and Dr. Peter McLean, Head of the School of Management, Operations and Marketing in the Faculty of Business.
Will the graduates who are to be presented with doctoral awards from the Faculty of Business please stand? Deputy Chancellor, I present to you the doctoral graduates from the Faculty of Business who, by reason of their theses and other work at the university, have met the requirements for admission to doctoral degrees.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Deputy Chancellor, I confirm your admission to the doctoral degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations.
Deputy Chancellor, I present to you for their doctoral degrees for her examination into the effect of product type on customer satisfaction and bank loyalty, Mercedes Hinchcliffe. For her study on Indonesian migration and family well-being, ranging from consumption, health and education, Alfaya Hosanna. For her exploration into the implications of Prince-Ling connections for business groups and internal capital markets in China, Qing Lai. For his study into the measurement of efficiency and productivity of manufacturing SMEs in Vietnam and ASEAN countries, Kong Kwok Nguyen. For her examination of thanatopolitical state intervention into the lives of citizens as enabled by business and accounting practice, Erin Jade Twyford. And for her study of the impacts of entrepreneurial factors on the technical efficiency of private manufacturing SMEs in China, Lecky Zhao.
Deputy Chancellor, I present to you for their doctoral degrees for his study into obstacles to fulfilling the care mission of a Lebanese not-for-profit organisation, Fadi Kotab. And for his exploration into the factors that promote or inhibit performance during leadership transitions, Ty Wiggins.
Professor Jennifer Martin, AC, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research and Innovation, will present the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa.
Will Dr. Ian Watt, AC, please step forward? Deputy Chancellor, I present Dr. Ian Watt. Dr. Watt is recognised nationally as the man who steered the Australian public service through one of the most turbulent political times in recent history. He has served successive governments with distinction, and his contribution to public administration in Australia has been wide-ranging. Today, we acknowledge his intelligent leadership and his dedication to the delivery of quality service for our nation and for our university. After completing his Bachelor of Commerce with honours in 1972 at the University of Melbourne, Ian commenced a cadetship with Treasury in 1973. Ian went on to further study at La Trobe University, completing a Master of Economics in 1979 and a Doctor of Philosophy in 1987. In 1999, Dr. Watt studied at Harvard University, completing the Advanced Management program. With nearly 20 years' experience at the highest levels of the public service, Dr. Watt has demonstrated dedication to the proper and efficient functioning of the nation. Most recently, he served as Secretary of the Department of the Prime Minister and Cabinet and Head of the Australian Public Service, where he led 4 Commonwealth departments, a position he held from 2011 until the end of 2014. Prior to that, he was Secretary of the Departments of Defence, Finance, and Communications, Information Technology and the Arts between 2001 and 2011. Before that, he was Deputy Secretary of the Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet. In 2015, Dr. Watt was appointed to conduct a review into research policy and funding in order to strengthen Australia's research system and encourage greater collaboration between universities, businesses, and other research end users. This ultimately led to the creation of a stronger, fitter university research system that translates high-quality university research into economic and social benefits for the country. In recent years, Dr. Watt served as Chair of the Smart Infrastructure Facilities Advisory Council here at the University of Wollongong. Under Dr. Watt's stewardship, the Smart Advisory Council has attracted quality professionals and has expanded its membership base to include stronger female representation and relevant domain expertise. Due to Dr. Watt's contributions, SMART and UOW have received national and international recognition as Australia's leading applied research institution focusing on infrastructure delivery. Dr. Watt has provided a crucial link between government, industry and the university, ensuring that the research direction of SMART is relevant to these stakeholders. Dr. Watt has served on a number of boards, including that of Citigroup Proprietary Limited, Smart Group Corporation and the Grattan Institute. He is a member of the Male Champions of Change, a group which aims to elevate the social and economic importance of gender equality to effect real change in society and business. He is also Chair of the National Innovation and Science Agenda Implementation Committee and Chair of the International Centre for Democratic Partnerships. Dr. Watt is noted for his commitment to cultural and transformational change and for his belief that investing in people is vital to achieving positive outcomes for government, business and society. As such, his stewardship, whether in the Australian Public Service or in one of his many advisory roles, has been steady, wise, and invaluable. Dr. Watt's contributions were acknowledged in 2008 when he was appointed an Officer of the Order of Australia for service to the community through the development of public policy and administration in the areas of finance, governance, budget, and expenditure policy and taxation reform. In 2016, he was appointed a Companion of the Order of Australia for eminent service to the community through public sector leadership and administration, innovative and effective governance, program delivery and policy reform, and the promotion of workplace diversity. Over a lifetime filled with many major accomplishments, both personal and professional, Dr. Watt cites the opportunity to attend university as being of paramount importance, noting the intellectual stimulus and the continuing opportunity to learn as being invaluable. His most valued mentors, his father, Gilbert James Watt, his PhD supervisor, Professor Eric Jones, and Secretary of the Department of the Prime Minister and Cabinet, Mr. Max Moore Wilton, have provided inestimable guidance throughout his career. Deputy Chancellor, today we honour Dr. Watt for his substantial and balanced leadership, his influence in advancing research for social impact, and for his significant contribution to the development of the University of Wollongong. It is a privilege and a pleasure to present Ian Watt for a Doctor of Letters honoris causa.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Deputy Chancellor, it is my great pleasure to admit you as a Doctor of Letters honoris causa of the University of Wollongong.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ian Watt, AC, who was just admitted as an honorary doctorate, is our guest speaker this morning. Please join me in welcoming him.
Thank you very much. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, most of all graduates, but this is definitely your day, partners, family and friends. I wish to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today and, in the spirit of reconciliation, their elders past and present. I'd like to sincerely thank this great university for the honorary degree of letters conferred on me today. I deeply appreciate the honour and accept it with great humility. I'm also delighted to have the opportunity to address today's graduates. To each of you, I offer my congratulations. In graduating and getting this far, you've shown that you are highly intelligent, have strong analytical and conceptual skills, can master difficult subject matter, and are genuinely motivated, resilient, and hard-working. These attributes are valuable, and they will help you build a successful career. And so is the education that is being recognised here today. Let's reflect on the impact of education. There are two quotes I'd like to share with you. One is from the 19th century American author, humorist, and storyteller Mark Twain. In 1894, Twain wrote, "Training is everything, The peach was once a bitter almond. Cauliflower is nothing but a cabbage with a college degree. I did incidentally wonder how today's graduates might feel about being compared to cauliflowers or cabbages. I'm not sure I'd have liked it very much. The second is from the 18th century French utilitarian philosopher Claude Arien Helvetius, who once held the very lucrative sinecure of farmer general or tax collector for the King of France. Helvetius is better remembered as a philosopher than a tax collector. His work focused on the role of education in human development. In 1758, he wrote, "Education made us what we are." Education made us what we are. It's a very powerful thought, and I take it to mean personally that education made me. Now, Twain and Helvetius are saying essentially the same thing. Education transforms us. Education transforms us. And I do believe that education transformed me as a person and as a professional. And without the opportunities that education opened up for me, my life would have been very different. In Twain's terms, I hope I've become a peach, not a cauliflower, because I rather dislike cauliflower as a vegetable. I also believe that the education today's graduates have already received has already transformed each and every one of you. And that's the first thought I'd like to leave you with. Your achievements to date are significant, but you'll achieve even greater things in the future. Graduates from the Faculty of Business will, I believe, have better opportunities than most. While I can't imagine what you'll make of those opportunities, any more than I could imagine what I might have made of mine 50 years ago, I do believe you'll have real opportunities ahead. Analysis tells us that you will have satisfying and enjoyable careers. Some of you will, deservedly, earn higher incomes. I hope that some of you will teach at a university to pass on your skills, as I once did. And I hope that some of you will work for the citizens and governments of your countries, as I have. There are few places from which you can have a bigger positive impact on your country and on your society than in the public service. And you should want to have that positive impact with the ability and skills that you all possess. Most importantly, all of you can choose your careers and choose your futures. That was rare in the 19th century, and it remains rare in some countries today. That we have the freedom to choose our future is easily forgotten. It's something that shouldn't be. Your education has contributed to the ability to choose. Use it to take advantage of the opportunities that that will bring. And that's the second thought I'd like to leave you with today. Addresses like this one are supposed to contain some advice for the graduates of the day. So what advice can I give you about realising your promising futures? Perhaps the best advice I can give you is that there is no right advice. None. There's no book of rules. There's no golden pathway to the top. However, experience suggests a few things that do work, and let me run through those. First, don't be afraid to be ambitious. Australians in particular are often discouraged from ambition. Ambition is seen as a sin. Too little ambition, a virtue. Yet too little ambition is as big a failing as too much. And too little ambition makes for a dull, unambitious country. Ambition mixed with the ability is a potent force in realising the opportunities that will come your way. Second, seek out mentors. Up till now, your parents, your teachers and your professors have guided you. Their mentoring has been readily available and almost automatic. As their roles necessarily decline, seek new mentors. Someone senior to you, someone whose views you respect and trust, someone who knows you but is not a competitor, someone with an independent view. And don't be afraid to seek out more than one mentor. And never ever think that you don't need the advice and guidance that a mentor can bring. Indeed, the more senior you become in your organisation, the more you need a mentor, because there will be fewer and fewer professional colleagues that you can discuss issues with openly and frankly. And believe me, CEOs need mentors more than anyone else. Third, build a network for yourself. Networks are essential for business and personal success. Yet many people don't know where to start. The obvious response is start with your people you already know. And all of you know many of the 280 graduates here today. So start your network here today. Fourth, as you become leaders in your chosen field, remember that with leadership comes responsibility. Not just to those you lead, but also to your community, be it your neighbourhood, your town, your city, your country, your religious or ethnic community. After all, it provides an opportunity for you, as a leader, to give something back, to share the opportunities that you have had. Taking the right responsibility for those who you lead brings superior organisational performance. Equally important, executives and firms who involve themselves in their communities are usually more successful in business than those who don't. And executives and staff who get involved usually get great stimulus out of doing so. Finally, you are a privileged group. You've had the support of many and benefited from it. And it is therefore important, indeed I think an obligation, that you support others. Lastly, no matter what your education achievements to date, you are now about to enter the world of lifelong learning. Now, it might have been possible for graduates of my generation to think that graduation marked the end of their formal education. But that's certainly not the case today. Today's rapid technological change, the development of artificial intelligence, and the adjustments required as jobs change or disappear demand stronger and more continuous connections between education and employment than ever before. Education and training will become more flexible to teach new skills quickly and efficiently. That does not mean the end of degrees such as those you've received today, or of universities like this one. Far from it, in fact. But it does mean that learning will be a lifelong adventure for all of you, even more than it has been for me. The idea of lifelong learning is not new. Some time ago, I came across a quote from Robert E. Lee, an American Civil War general, who wrote that, in 19th century terms, the education of the man is never completed until he dies. Now, that's hardly the sort of thing I expected to find from someone 150 years ago, let alone from a Confederate general. That said, Lee lived up to his words. In 1865, after the South surrendered, he pursued his education by becoming president of a small college in Lexington, Virginia. That college has grown today into Washington and Lee University, a very, very well-respected education institution. Let me conclude by acknowledging that graduation ceremonies leave enduring memories for graduates, but occasional addresses such as this one tend to fade a good deal faster. I've got to confess that I have little memory of the 3 occasional addresses I sat through as a graduate. However, if you remember nothing else from what I've said today, I hope you will remember that the education of the man or woman is never complete until he or she dies. And if that helps you shape your future, helps guide you into that future, then I'll be absolutely delighted. After all, education is never complete. None of us should ever stop learning or want to stop learning. And this applies even more in the modern world of fast-paced and fundamental change than it did in Lee's time 150 years ago. I wish each and every one of you all the very best for the great futures I'm sure you will have. Thank you very much.
Nicole Camilleri, who graduated with a Bachelor of Commerce Dean's Scholar with distinction, will now move the vote of thanks on behalf of her fellow graduates.
Deputy Chancellor, members of the University, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honour to be standing here in front of you all today, speaking on behalf of my fellow graduates. Our experience at university has been a rollercoaster of emotions, fluctuating from happiness and excitement to moments of self-doubt where we believed the simplest solution was to give up. However, we all persevered, put our stress and fear into perspective, and used our strength to overcome any obstacles. Together, we have become a community, made lifelong friendships, and connected with people who have truly made an impact on our lives. We have inspired each other and pushed ourselves to strive for excellence. With this in mind, I can confidently say that we will all be graduating with an attitude of hard work, commitment, and purpose. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank the University of Wollongong, as well as all of the lecturers, tutors, and staff who made this possible. Without your patience and guidance, we would not be where we are today, ready to enter the real world, equipped with the knowledge and skills that will allow us to thrive in our future endeavours. I would also like to extend a very special thanks to parents, partners, family, and friends. Thank you for all of the support you have shown throughout our degree. Thank you for motivating us and believing in us when we sometimes didn't believe in ourselves. We truly appreciate everything you have done and continue to do whilst we embark on this journey. I would also like to thank our guest speaker, Dr. Ian Watt, for his motivating words of wisdom. Your message deeply resonates with all of us sitting here today and will greatly inspire us to make the most of our future beyond university. Finally, I would like to say a huge congratulations to all of the graduates here today. We did it. After countless hours spent staring at textbooks and computer screens, caffeine-fueled study sessions, and last-minute assignment submissions, we finally made it. University has been a combination of good times and bad, times of laughter and joy, but most importantly, it is our stepping stone into the future. Graduation signifies the end of an extraordinary chapter, but our lives are just beginning. Use this moment to acknowledge all of your achievements and be proud of where you are today. I would like to finish off with a small quote by Michael Josephson. Take pride in how far you've come. Have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey along the way. Thank you.
We're almost finished, but before I draw the ceremony to a close, could I ask the graduates to remain seated and everyone else to stand and give them a final hearty round of applause. Now, if I could ask you all to remain standing while the official party and the graduates leave the hall, and we're then inviting you to join us out on the lawn in this beautiful weather for refreshments and celebrations. This ceremony is now closed. Thank you.